Don't you know? Don't you know? I'm living in shadow.
Hi guys, what's going on? I hope all is well. Thank you to all of the new subscribers that I do have. I do see you guys, so what's up? Thank you so much for subscribing and staying tuned with me. I know I've been so laggy with videos lately. It's like I won't post for a month and then I'll come back and post like 3 videos. So school, work, life has been getting to me. But today I actually wanted to go ahead and do a video for you guys. So today's video is going to be an an eyebrow tutorial, and it's actually going to be featuring Colourpop's Best in Brow. Colourpop's Best in Brow. I actually got this, I think, like a week or 2 after the release date. I wasn't like gung-ho on like I need to have it type of vibes, but I thought, why not? It's a complete package. It's only 20 bucks. I already use their eyebrow pencils, and if you follow me or watched any of my tutorials, I'm obsessed with their black and brown eyebrow pencil, to the point where I think 2 orders ago from them, I ended up buying like 3 or 4 of these so that I don't run out. If you guys are interested in seeing a brow tutorial with the Best in Brow, then go ahead and stay tuned. Alright guys, so like I said, I went ahead and I got it through Colourpop. It is $20 for the whole entire package. So as you can see, these are the products that comes within the box. So we have the Precision Brow Pencil. This is the one that I am obsessed with, that I use. It then also has the Precision Brow Color. Now the color basically will change based on what you order. I ordered ash brown, so it comes with the black and brown pencil. And then you have the Brow Boss Gel. It doesn't come clear. The ash brown comes with the dark brown, so I guess it depends on which one you buy. You will get a colored brow gel. Okay, and then last but not least, we have the Brow Boss Pencil in the box as well. So it does not come with the tools to do your brows. That's something you would have to buy, like an angled brush, in order to be able to use the pomade. But yeah, it doesn't come with that. Also, there is a difference between these 2 pencils. Oops. There is a difference between these 2 pencils. I wish I can get my life together, guys. I'm literally like using a whole new camera setup, so it's throwing me off. But yeah, there's a difference between these 2 brows, and it kind of basically tells you the Precision Brow is if you want to have more defined brows, like you want to have a defined arch. You just want that shape to be bold and out there, then you would definitely use your Precision Brow Pencil. And if you're just looking for a little fill-in, something light, nothing crazy, not too defined, then you would use your Brow Boss Pencil. Okay. Should have 4 products in there. So when you open it, the box goes as such. As you can see with this one, I am missing my brow gel. My brow gel is missing. But I'm going to show you a package that does have the brow gel, and I'll kind of explain to you from there. But yeah, Precision Pencil. Precision Pencil. This is our Brow Boss Pencil, and then of course our pomade. So we'll go more into details. I'm going to show you the package that comes with the Brow Boss Gel and kind of explain what happened to me when I ordered. Alright guys, so backstory. So this is the box that I ended up getting from Colourpop. So what ended up happening was the one that I showed you guys, just to kind of give you an idea of what comes in the box. This one I actually got from them first. So when I got it, I was so excited. I'm like, oh my god, my Colourpop order is here, because I have FOMO, fear of missing out, and I love Colourpop, and you guys definitely know that I'm obsessed with Colourpop. And I was like, yes, my package is here. I opened it. I said, what the fuck? This never happens to me. I've never had an issue with Colourpop and them not having a product in my order that I'm supposed to have. Never has ever happened to me. I was so freaking shocked when it happened. So I emailed customer service. I know this is kind of, it's not really off topic, but I feel like this is information that you should know about the customer service and, you know, the company that they are. So I emailed them. I emailed them Friday. It was pretty late because my mail came in at like 3-ish. So when I emailed them, I'm pretty sure I wouldn't have gotten like first day response. Like I don't think that even happens. So I heard from them on Monday, and they were like, "Hey babe, we're so sorry." Da da da. Babe probably wasn't the term they used, but it was like a nice term. Very friendly, personable tone, and the way they addressed me made me feel like they were my besties and they're looking out for me type of vibe. So she was like, sorry about that, we're gonna go ahead and get one shipped out to you quickly. So in my mind, I'm thinking y'all gonna send me a replacement of just the gel because that's all I'm missing in my package. No, they literally sent me a whole new freaking Best in Brows kit. I was like, I have to let people know, like, their customer service is bomb. I didn't know that me missing one piece meant that I got a whole new like a whole new kit. But I am not complaining. I was so happy when I noticed that. I was like, they are awesome, because that doesn't normally happen. I don't think companies usually send you like a whole new kit. They normally will send you what you're missing and that'll be it. They literally sent me a whole new kit, so that was awesome. So I'm happy for that. And yeah, so with the new kit, as you can see now, you'll see that there goes the brow gel in here that was missing from the first one. So just a little, it's not like huge. I'm not sure if this is the size of all of their brow gels because I don't have a brow gel from them, but this is the size of the one that comes in this kit. All right, so for this tutorial today, I'm actually going to show you guys how I do my brows with the Bang & Brown Precision, Black & Brown Precision Brow Pencil. I'm not a super duper fan of pomades. I'm not. But if you guys do want a tutorial on that, I can definitely show you how I do my brows with a pomade. I do feel like something like this you use when you want more of a dramatic look. So this is the Black & Brown Brow Color gel. So let me just zoom in for you guys. That is what it looks like. It's just a gel pot of color, and you would use like an angled brush with this to go ahead and do your brows is what I suggest. So I'm looking down because I'm actually using my screen recorder to be able to get this done right for you guys. So you're seeing like literally every texture in my face, and it's sickening right now. So we brush through our brows. Now I did just get my eyebrows waxed, so that is very helpful because I did just get them done. But normally my eyebrows, I don't do my eyebrows for months, and that's because I have a really, really horrible eyebrows. So I normally don't do them for a really long time. Let's go from here. There are 3 points to your eyebrows. So it's usually you line your pencil up here. That'll be the beginning of your brows. Here would be your arch, where your arch should be, and then there would be your tail end, where your tail end stops. That's typically how you do it. So again, tail end here, arch, beginning of your brow. Does that make sense, guys? So that's how your eyebrows, that's kind of mapping your brows in a sense, so you know where your eyebrows should begin, where your arch should start, and where your tail should end. Now, to be honest, I don't typically follow those rules. I kind of just do my eyebrows as I see fit. So, but just for beginners purposes, if you're kind of picky and you don't know where you should start, I would definitely kind of, you know, if you want to, you can do like little marks there, like, okay, beginning, my arch, and then my tail. You know, if you want to do like little marks so that you remember where you're supposed to be. But doing your eyebrows ever so often, you literally become a pro at it, and it's like the easiest thing since sliced bread. Eyebrows are brushed. For me, I like the front of my brows to be upward, and then from there I smooth everything downward. That's just the preference I have for my brows. I feel like that's how natural brows are, so that's how I do them when I'm filling them in. So I'm sorry if I'm looking down, I just want to see what I'm doing. So when you're doing your brows, you draw a line, a very bold line on the bottom of your brow. So there goes the line. Pretty sure my eyebrow started too far in, but I'm that person, I kind of like it to be a little bit more in. Okay, so that's your first line that you're gonna draw. From there, let me clean that up a bit. Perfect. Okay, so from there, you're going to go to the top of your brows. And for me, when I do the top of my brows, I start here. I don't start directly at the front. I start kind of here, a little further behind. Okay, so from where I just showed you guys, I'm going to start to draw another line. Now this line is very short strokes. It's not as like harsh in the, you know, one clean dark line. This is more of like strokes. And then when I get to my tail, for me personally, I'm a little bit more heavy-handed, so I apply a little bit more pressure. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. That's how the brow looks right now. So we're gonna go ahead and just comb through it ever so often. I do comb through my brows just to make sure we're getting the desired effect that I'm looking for. Right, now I do have janky brows. I did tell you guys that. So sometimes I go in and I tweak my brows as much as I can to get them to be what I'm looking for. Remember I told you guys here should be your arch. So I'm kind of like working at it to make it a little bit higher, because my brows do have a tendency sometimes to be a little bit more rounded. I'm not sure if it's my brows or if it's just me, but sometimes I go a little round and I like to have a little bit of height right at the arch like you should. All right, so far this is what we have. So now that we, you know, if we're satisfied with what we have, we go ahead and we spoolie through. So just spooling through my brows. We always want to keep our brows soft in the front and stronger on the ends. That's just how I believe brows should be, because naturally your brows do not have a bold start to them. They are softer and then they get darker as they grow in or as they go outward. So I will always do very light in the front, and then I kind of go aggressively once I get to my arch into my tail. That's my way of doing my brows. So I'm just tweaking it a little bit, you know, fixing what I think is wrong. So that is my brow. Now, mind you, this has not been cleaned up yet, so we are still going to clean up the brows, but so far so good. So hopefully you guys can tell the difference. All right, so now we're going on to our other brow. All right, now one of my brows, is shorter than the other. So this brow is actually a lot shorter than this brow. So I do end up sometimes having a brow that has a longer tail than the other. Now your eyebrows aren't supposed to be twins. They're supposed to be cousins, sisters, you know, not necessarily the same, but somewhat similar. So I live by that rule. I don't try to have perfect brows because it's just, I don't know. Some things I just don't think need to be perfect. Your brows, they should look good, but I don't think they need to be literally perfect. Sometimes perfect brows annoy the fuck out of me. So I go with what the Lord blessed me with. So for my brows, I kind of just follow whatever shape they are and just try to make them somewhat similar. But I go based off of what shape my eyebrows are, and then from there I will finesse it to have it look as closely in resemblance as possible. So here we go. So that's what we have right now for our other brow. So now I'm gonna go ahead and spoolie through it because I'm satisfied so far with what I have. So we're gonna go ahead and spoolie through. And then at this point, I will kind of use a little bit of tip that's left and just go in and fill in any little areas I think could use a little bit of a darker color. At this point, if you want to go into the front, you can, but just do it very lightly because you don't want to have bold brick brows. Trust me, when I started doing my eyebrows, that's all I had was brick ass eyebrows, and I realized it years later. I was like, why is the front of your eyebrows so square? But you will find people who like really square brows, and I don't really get it, but I mean, to each their own. There are some people who really like their brows to be squared though. Not sure why, because it doesn't look like a natural brow, but like I said, to each their own. I like it to be faded in the front. So like I said, front should go up and then it should lay flat. So that's what I'm doing there. All right. And like I said, I told you guys I have different brows. So one brow usually will keep that nice clean line in the front because those hairs are so perfect. This one, as you can see, and then this one is a little like just chilling. So I like to kind of go over it again just to kind of reintroduce that sharp line, and then I lightly drag it back up. All right guys, so that's the brows. Now when I clean up my brows, I used to use, I guess I'm going to, the Chestnut by the LA Pro Filter, LA Girl Pro Conceal, excuse me. Hopefully you guys can tell the difference. And then I'm gonna go in to the top. A lot of people say, and I agree, that you should conceal, or you should, to the top of your brows with a foundation that is your skin tone. This is my foundation, that is my skin tone. But I use the lighter concealer because the Chestnut isn't too off. And then when I go in with my foundation, I kind of just buffer it into the top of my brow anyways. So I feel like it's okay to do it as long as you clean it up really well at the end. So then when I go to the top of my brows, I do the same thing I did in the beginning when I was filling them in. I don't go too far to the front. I go where I started to fill my brows in, and then drag towards the outer of my eyebrows, if that makes sense. So that's what we have so far. Of course, you blend it more in, and then I take whatever excess and I kind of drag it to the front, but I don't start off with concealing at the front of my brows. I do the same method I do when I was filling my brows in. So that's what they're looking like now. We're gonna go ahead and spoolie through them. Keep them nice and neat. That's what we have going on now. So hopefully it makes sense to a lot of you guys. Yeah, the arch on one of my eyebrows is like a lot better than the arch on the other. So I try to get them as close in resemblance as possible. All right, so that is what we're looking like so far. I look so crazy, but that is how I do my eyebrows. Now, the last step is that we do have to go ahead and use our Best in Brow gel that we did get. I'm gonna go ahead and we're gonna fill in our brows with the gel, and this is supposed to hold our eyebrows for us so that it doesn't lose its shape. We have I'm gonna go ahead and I'm just gonna blend this out so I don't look so crazy right now. This is the finished product for my brows. I went ahead with my beauty blender and I just blended out the top a little bit, but this is what my brows look like once I am done with them. Like I said, I used the black and brown Colourpop Precision Brow Pencil, literally my favorite brow pencil. I don't use anything else on my brows. I am like, it's literally my holy grail. And like I said, I buy them in advance to keep like good stock of them. And then I went in with the brow gel that comes in the Best in Brown brows kit as well. And I use that just to go ahead and set my eyebrows. So I hope they look great to you guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. If you have any questions, concerns, you can definitely leave them down below and I will answer those questions for you. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.